At 10, Kissy Missy. Kissy Missy is a toy produced by Playtime Co. and was created in 1985, 1 year after Huggy Wuggy's release. Her only appearances so far being in the form of posters in Chapter 1 A Tight Squeeze and in Chapter 2 Fly in a Web as a minor character, but she is basically just an alternate version of Huggy. According to Playtime Co., Kissy Missy is more than just Huggy Wuggy's better half. She is a beacon of Playtime Co. policies and won't hold back on letting the people know about it. Listen up and pucker up for this fuzzy pink lady. And while she may be helpful, she's still terrifying. Her being helpful though is why she's on the top of the list. But either way, she's basically a pink Huggy Wuggy, making it enough for this list in my eyes. I mean, like, there's only so many people that I can put on here right now. In at 9, Brawn. Brawn the dinosaur, also simply known as Brawn, is a toy created by Playtime Co. and makes 2 appearances in Chapter 2, specifically in the storage facility, where I ended up breaking my hand in game and literally became Mommy Longlegs. But before that, I noticed that the Brawn you're supposed to pick up with the claw, because he's really heavy, actually looks a hell of a lot like the one in the original Poppy Playtime trailer. The one that turns his head outside the Make a Friend machine. And while they're not in the same place, you have to admit that it's a pretty freaky coincidence. Plus, I mean, even if it is a big statue, they would never make something like that solid. It would be a shell at most, meaning that it shouldn't be too heavy for the lift to actually push up. Meaning that there is something inside that thing. Something heavy. Possibly something organic. Maybe it's a failed experiment, or maybe we just gave Brawn the motivation that he needs. And it ain't BoogieBot. According to their digital collectible profile, BoogieBot is amongst the cutest robots of Playtime Co. The lovable robot's playful and delicate side earned him a spot on the walls of Playtime Co.'s factory for what turned out to be many years after BoogieBot himself was being produced. BoogieBot is a small, round green robot with 2 tank-style treads instead of legs, short arms and stubby black fingers, and a large screen that lights up revealing his face, with 2 glowing yellow circles for eyes. Other facial features are absent and do not appear because he's a goddamn robot, but when damaged, BoogieBot's circuits are exposed, with 3 red and 1 seemingly gray wire across his screen or face, which has also been removed, because yeah, that's horrifying. They are also significantly muddier, duller, and darker in color. Sometimes the BoogieBot can be seen with many parts of his body scattered across the floor, which is what makes me happy that he's not real, because honestly, this thing is cute as hell, and I have no idea how they're gonna try to make this scary, but if this was real and then I saw him scattered all over the place, I actually might cry. And at 7, Aggressive Bunzo Bunny. Bunzo Bunny is a toy produced by Playtime Co. which debuted in Chapter 2. He's the main antagonist of the musical memory minigame. Toy versions of Bunzo will also later on be seen near the water treatment facility in this chapter. Bunzo Bunny is an anthropomorphic yellow rabbit with black eyes, which is already triggering me because we all know why. 2 large buck teeth and long yellow ears. Luckily he has both of them. He is often depicted with a wide grin. He also has on a green party hat and matching overalls with suspenders and buttons of the same color. In his aggressive form, though, he retains largely the same appearance. However, one notable difference is that he now has a row of jagged fangs lining his mouth, which is also split further and just wide open, which is absolutely terrifying. Like, this organic toy somehow has razor sharp wisdom teeth that can grow on command every time he gets a little angry. That's like some mutant X-Men ability there. Like, what the hell? That's terrifying. And it only gets worse from here. In at 6, Jamie B. Honey. Coming from the wonderful mind of MatPat, Jamie B. Honey is the name that Matt is guessing belongs to our player character, thanks to a load of letters scattered along the grounds in the area that has the slides in Chapter 2. Based on the letters there, MatPat believes that Jamie B. Honey makes sense with the other names and is a reasonable conclusion. And honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. Hearing the name of Jamie B. Honey just sounds like it would be in the game, or even in Bendy and the Ink Machine. Like, that's such an indie game character name. I don't know how else to describe it. What do you think? With those letters, are there any other names that could sound like Elliot Ludwig or the like? Be sure you let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see your ideas. Halfway through into number 5, Mini Huggies. The Mini Huggies are toys that were produced by Playtime Co. specifically for the Whack-A-Wuggy minigame. They are mini versions of Huggy Wuggy to use to test the reflexes of players during the game. They're presumed to be humans turned into toys, but since we never really see any blood coming from them, there is no real way of knowing that yet. Similar to Huggy Wuggy, the Mini Huggies are long-legged furry entities that come in a variety variety of fur colors such as green, red, blue, and yellow. Their hands appear to have some straps of Velcro on them, allowing them to grip onto objects, and they also have 4 fingers and a thumb, but they're all fused together in like that classic like glove fashion, so they can't actually move them individually. They appear much shorter than Huggy Wuggy, since, you know, they're not 7 feet tall. There are 18 holes in the wall during this minigame, and the player must hit them with their grab pack in order to make them retreat. If they start to make a low growling sound, start shaking, and then are leaning out of the tunnels, you gotta slap them real quick, otherwise they'll fly towards you and then jump scare the hell out of you. And at 4, damaged PJ Pugapillar. PJ Pugapillar will follow the player during the statue's game, moving regardless of whether the lights are on or off. If he reaches the player, he will kill them, resetting the game. This will also happen if the player walks or uses their grab pack while the lights are on, so it's best just to stay still when the lights are on and so you know you don't get killed. He is a long creature that is the combination of a pug and a caterpillar. He has several blue and purple segments on his body that are fluffy in appearance, and his eyes also have large black pupils. And while his purple form is creepy, his damaged form is terrifying. Available to see on the wiki, like all of these, damaged PJ is one of the most horrifically cursed things that I have ever seen. With no eyes and blood covering him, this makes me want to hug my dog and give him as much food as you ever could want, which, mind you, is normally the entire bag. Getting close to the end, and at number 3, put you back together. Have you ever accidentally brought your dead daughter back from death and put her in a doll, but then absolutely forgot how you did it? Well, apparently you're not alone, because now the theory is that instead of Stella Graber being the human turned into Poppy, that it's instead the dead daughter of Elliot Ludwig, the creator of Playtime Co., who, as we learned from these tapes in Chapter 1, was pushed to his lowest of lows by the death of a family member. And while it's not confirmed who died, given that Enchanted Mob has made a lot of FNAF content in the past, Mob Games probably used it as partial inspiration for Poppy Playtime, resulting in at least some slight comparisons, like the death of a child, which in my mind at least counts currently as evidence towards it being the intended story, but like at least the intended story that it is now. I mean, like, who knows what they plan on doing in the future. Like, Scott changed the story halfway through, right? So they could do it as well. It's an indie horror game. Of course it's gonna have some dead kids possessing things. I feel like that's kind of inevitable. But ultimately, in at number 2, Huggy Wuggy. As the antagonist of Chapter 1, I think we all understand why he's on this list, but he's the mascot of Playtime Co. and one of the company's most popular toys. But luckily, he was last seen falling into the abyss of the toy factory at the end of Chapter 1. Huggy Wuggy is a tall, slender creature covered in thick, bright blue fur. His arms and legs are also covered in this fur, and he just has several, like, feet worth of legs. It's terrifying. The hands have large Velcro straps on them as well, just like the mini Huggies, and his feet possess 4 digits, including thumbs, but again, they're all fused together, so he can't move them individually. But he can still chase you, which is terrifying. His torso is stout and disproportionately small in comparison to his long limbs, but again, that's the point. That's what the whole thing is about. That's why he's a toy. On his face are oversized bright red cartoonish lips, but when he gets aggressive, or I guess when he gets hungry, he's the same, but with rows of razor sharp needle-like teeth like a demented blue furry shark. I'm damn glad that he isn't real, but he also isn't Experiment 1006, which I called a while ago. I mean, I said we were 1006, but maybe this other mother is a piece of us, okay? I don't know. That's why it wrote the note, right? It wrote the note. I feel like that's pretty obvious. And finally, in at number 1, Daddy Longlegs. Daddy Longlegs is a toy made by Playtime Co., who also debuted on a poster in Chapter 2, alongside the baby Longlegs. Not much is known about him other than the fact that he comes with the Mommy Longlegs and Family set with Mommy Longlegs and Baby Longlegs, he was most likely created because of the success of Mommy, and he also helps to explain Baby Longlegs. You see, when a mommy and Daddy Longlegs love each other very much, Daddy Longlegs appears in a poster after the player escapes from PJ Pugapillar, and he is a blue stretchy spider with a dark blue mustache and magenta eyes. He wears a yellow bow tie and yellow buttons, as well as a gray fedora. But honestly, this is giving me like Chris Hansen conversation needing vibes, if you catch what I'm saying, okay? Definitely a sussy boy over here, and not for the fun or logical reasons either, okay? Dude's a creep. The fedora confirms it. In at 10, the other mother. The prototype, also known as Experiment 1006 or Claw in its plaque form, is a mysterious entity mentioned within 2 VHS tapes. No information is currently known about the prototype's appearance or motives, but it is presumed to be the main antagonist of Poppy Playtime. Originally, we thought that Huggy was 1006, but no, it was this thing. But you know, we've actually seen this character before, in the first tape. And in a thumbnail for a video called Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 Enemy Confirmed, Terrico compared the prototype hand to a poster from Coraline. But honestly, my sister is obsessed with Coraline, so I can say straight up that this looks like the hand of the other mother when she starts going crazy, which makes me think, were these creations inspired by the happenings in Coraline? Like seemingly normal characters at first until they go on the attack, which makes them look crazy and horrifying. Could it go so far that the prototype is actually the other mother, and all of this is a promotion for some Coraline crossover? Probably not, but certainly something to think about. You're welcome. In at 9, PJ Pugapillar. PJ Pugapillar is a swampable toy produced by Playtime Co. who debuted in Chapter 2 Fly in a Web. He resides in the Statues game as its main antagonist. The player must play a game of statues while trying to get to the end of an obstacle course, all while avoiding being caught by PJ Pugapillar. PJ is a long creature that is a combination of a pug and a caterpillar, which, considering how I have a pug, hurts my soul tremendously. He has several blue and purple segments that make up his body, and all of which are fluffy in appearance. His eyes have large black pupils, and he has a pink muzzle. He also has a blue heart-shaped nose, which is funny, and fluffy ears, multiple pink arms, and purple and blue curved pointy shoes. His tongue is pink and it's constantly hanging out of his mouth because he's a dog, and his teeth, or canine teeth, are similar to that of a human. It's cursed, kinda like how the original Sonic CGI was. It also seems to be that he has a teardrop pattern below his eyes. In the Chapter 2 trailer though, which is presumed to be his original design, it appears to be just a giant purple centipede caterpillar toy with black eyes and seemingly blue or red antenna, along with a red nose and human-like teeth, which I did point out in a previous video, but they updated him, which is nice because now there's a pug. In at 8, Furious Mommy Longlegs. Mommy Longlegs, otherwise referred to as Experiment 1222 or Mary Pine, which is her real name listed on the transfer request, is a toy produced by Playtime Co. who debuted in Chapter 2 as its main antagonist. Mommy Longlegs is a large, slender creature bearing an uncanny resemblance to a spider, luckily though with only 4 limbs, so it doesn't trigger my arachnophobia. But these 4 limbs are also all extremely elastic, capable of stretching, quote, hundreds of feet according to her transfer request. And while her basic form isn't really all that terrifying, her furious form is where things really start to get freaky. The image on the wiki firstly is of her doing like a Spider-Man landing pose, which I think is all kinds of wrong. She's like this, which is freaking weird. But also in her furious form, Mommy takes on a deranged and annoyed appearance. Her entire body becomes withered and covered in grime, her face is twisted into a permanent frown, while her mouth has become more of a scowling grimace. In at 7, Kissy is a good guy. Kissy Missy is a pink version of Huggy introduced in Chapter 1 as a poster, but made a real appearance in Chapter 2 as the worst lever puller ever. She was originally meant to be a girlfriend to Huggy Wuggy, so in essence she's just Huggy but the typical girlish color of pink. However, many fans are confused as to the reasoning behind Kissy helping us to continue, and some have drawn the conclusion that unlike Poppy, Kissy is actually going to be helpful. And I just want to say, don't get your hopes up. You think that girl is going to be helpful, and at first she is, but after a few years, for some reason she starts getting cold and doesn't seem to want to be around you. But whenever you bring it up, she ends up making it about her and how you're hurting her by asking about what's hurting you. And before you know it, you're walking along the train tracks wondering if you should get off, and sorry, that got a little intense for a second. Either way, I'm not too sure that Kissy is helping us, but rather she probably did it because otherwise we would have just left the factory instead of going deeper. So, yeah. In at 6, Poppy. Poppy Playtime is the first toy produced by Playtime Co., who debuted in Chapter 1 A Tight Squeeze. She is the namesake for the game series, first appearing in the end of Chapter 1 as a minor character, and then later reappearing in Chapter 2 Fly in a Web. Poppy is a small doll with chalk white skin like me, freckles, and rosy cheeks. She has red curly hair tied up into 2 pigtails, held with a pair of powder blue ribbons. The way light reflects off her face also suggests that she may be made from porcelain or some form of a glazed ceramic. She wears a large powder blue gown and long frilly sleeves adorned with numerous frills and bustles and a pair of black Mary Janes, whatever that means. She also wears deep red lipstick, for some reason, even though she's like a literal kid's doll. She also has thin black eyebrows and a pair of uncannily realistic looking blue eyes framed by long eyelashes, which is creepy as all goddamn hell. In chapter 2, she actually seems to be an ally to the player, until the last moments where you're about to escape on the train, but she says that you're too nice to let go, and then traps you even deeper within the factory, which I was calling when I started playing it. I could tell that she was just being that fake kind of nice. Halfway through, into number 5, Baby Longlegs. Baby Longlegs is a toy produced by Playtime Co. who debuted on a poster in chapter 2, Flying a Web. Okay, I didn't actually notice this, although it was on the wiki and it absolutely terrified me. Not much is known about Baby Longlegs other than the fact that they come in the Mommy Longlegs and family set with Mommy Longlegs and Daddy Longlegs, more on him later, where they were most likely created after the success of Mommy. Baby Longlegs appears in a poster after the player escapes from PJ Pugapillar. They are a stretchy yellow spider with a single tooth visible in the center of their face and a cyan strand of hair with matching cyan gloves and shoes with white frills. They also have orange eyes and wear a white diaper. But you know what, either way, even if it's supposed to be a baby, this thing is all kinds of terrifying. It's actually haunting, honestly. It's... And at 4, Huggy will return. Is it possible that Huggy Wuggy could make a return in a future chapter? Absolutely, it's an indie horror game, they can do whatever they want. But is it likely? Actually, it seems so. See, Huggy basically became the mascot for the series, despite the namesake Poppy being present in both chapters, because we've spent maybe around 5 minutes with the demented demon doll. So, in my mind, yes, Huggy could make a return, especially when we didn't see 1006 grab him like it did with Mommy Longlegs. Plus, additionally, in the water treatment facility in chapter 2, you can see a wall with some blood and blue fur leading to a vent on the wall. This could have been where Huggy crawled to after bashing his head multiple times on the way down in chapter 1, and this could even be where Huggy fell to. So, based on this one detail, Huggy Wuggy may make his vengeful return in a later chapter. But will we fall victim to him, or will we have some help from a certain pink monster? Getting close to the end, in number 3, Brawn the Dino. Brawn the Dinosaur, or simply known as Brawn, is a toy created by Playtime Co. and is a dinosaur. I don't really know how else to describe it. Brawn appears around the factory in chapter 1 of Tight Squeeze, but his role in the story remains unknown. He makes 2 appearances in the storage facility in chapter 2, along with the cutout that you can find that makes dino puns, and he has 2 duplicates of the monster Brawn that don't actually do anything, despite the one that you need to move looking a lot like the one that moves his head in the series trailer. Little is known about Brawn, but he is briefly described as hardworking and fully committed to whatever goals he has set upon himself, and he strictly allows himself to only eat 4,000 calories every day. Same. He also likes dinosaur jokes as shown by his voice cutout, but they're just really bad dinosaur jokes. So yes, I'm glad he isn't real because those jokes are just, they're worse than mine. Penultimately, into number 2, Mini Huggies. The Mini Huggies are toys that were produced by Playtime Co. specifically for the Wacka Wuggy minigame. They are mini versions of Huggy Wuggy, and I guess you can see why they're on this list. The Mini Huggies are long-legged, furry entities that come in a variety of fur colors, such as green, red, blue, and yellow. Potentially more, however, that would imply that they were mating to make new colors, at least if you have a messed up brain like I do. But even if there are other colors, we haven't seen them. The Mini Huggies make an appearance during the Wacka Wuggy minigame, and this is the only time that they can actually attack the player. There are 18 holes in the wall during this game, and when it starts, the player will hear them crawling to make their way towards the player through these holes. The player must whack them with the grab bag in order to make them retreat. A few minutes after the player leaves the area, faint noises of clanking sounds and screams of the Mini Huggies can be heard, where they are killed by Mommy Longlegs for not succeeding to kill the player. However, it seems like PJ Pugapillar is the only toy to actually escape Mommy's wrath after failing, for some reason. And finally, in at number 1, we are the prototype. Now, I know I've suggested this before, but what if we are still the prototype? Experiment 1006. It seems a bit wild, but what have we seen of the prototype? So far, their hand. A single hand. Hell, even the monitor showcasing this creature ended up just showing a hand. But why? Is this creature just a hand? I mean, it seems a bit extreme, but it is possible. Since after all, what's the one thing that we don't see our characters supposedly supposedly having. Hands. We have to use a grab pack to actually interact with things that don't just push open. So could we really not have any hands and are just trying to find our missing piece? Mommy Longlegs knew that we used to work at the Playtime Co facility, and the prototype is listed as being capable of cooperation, but they're also listed as being extremely intelligent. And what have we been doing throughout these games? We are solving puzzles that get more and more complicated and showing our intelligence. There are quite a few parallels between us and the prototype, but it's only a question of when that might be revealed. Hit at 10, Kissy Missy. Kissy Missy is a toy produced by Playtime Co. Alright, she was created in 1985, a year after Huggy Wuggy's release, and her only appearances so far being in the form of posters in Chapter 1 A Tight Squeeze, and actually showing up in Chapter 2 Flying a Web as a minor character. Kissy is certainly a terrifying creature though, okay? It's like Huggy, her blue counterpart. However, the reason Kissy Missy is at the top of this list is because she doesn't really attack the player, or at least hasn't as of yet. In Chapter 2 she makes a brief appearance and actually ends up helping the player advance within the level. However, it's unclear if this was due to positive intentions or just the fact that without it, Mommy Longlegs wouldn't get to continue her game. Or maybe this is all the prototype's game that we've been playing. Hit at 9, PJ Purple Pillar. PJ Pugapillar is a swampable toy produced by Playtime Co., which debuted in Chapter 2 Flying a Web, and is the main antagonist of the Statues game. Alright, he resides in the Statues game where the player must play a game of statues while trying to get to the end of an obstacle course and avoiding being caught by PJ Pugapillar. But in the Chapter 2 trailer, which is presumed to be his original design, it appears to be a giant purple centipede toy with black eyes and seemingly blue and red antenna, along with a red nose and human-like teeth. And you know what? That's what I'm calling the PJ Purple Pillar. I remember making a comment about this guy when I was originally talking about the Chapter 2 trailer and how terrifying he looked. And honestly, he looks better and less terrifying now. And I mean, like, the crawling is certainly horrifying to say the least, but the purple version is so much creepier and more awkward that, yeah, it would have been worse. Plus, I love pugs, so. And at 8, Poppy was lying. I think we all knew, or at least the majority of people, figured that Poppy wasn't going to be this perfect soul despite whoever ended up possessing her. I thought it was pretty obvious that we were getting bamboozled, however maybe Circus Baby has given me some trust issues. And you know what, it actually turned out to be correct, with Poppy betraying us last minute and sending us even deeper into the factory rather than helping us escape like she promised. But it's possible that she was lying even more than she originally was. This whole setup could have been a plan the whole time, okay? Poppy could be in control of the other creatures. Hell, Poppy could be the prototype for all we know, with that other mother hand thing hiding beneath her dress like some demented demon tail. It would also explain how we don't see the prototype until Chapter 2 after Poppy was released. Could Poppy be Experiment 1006? In my eyes, it's definitely possible. And it's 7, just Playtime Co. in general. Playtime Co. is the toy making company which is in essence the big bad of the game series. It also is the main location where the game takes place. It was established in 1930 with the intent to entertain children across the globe, becoming the most famous and well-known toy manufacturing company of its time. All the way back after Elliot Ludwig divorced his wife, he would work for the company of Playtime Co. when a family death pushed Ludwig to the lowest he'd ever been. It's unknown who died, although he continued to work on his company. He would later create big toys like Poppy Playtime, which helped the company grow. Playtime Co. would then experiment with their toys, trying to inject a living rat into one of them. It is also revealed within documents in the game that other people do possess these toys. Mary Pine, for example, possesses Mommy Longlegs. It is also presumed that Poppy Playtime is possessed by Elliot Ludwig's daughter, and that she was the presumed family member that pushed him to his lowest. They may not have been a character, but I'm damn glad that Playtime Co. doesn't exist, or at least in this sense. And at 6, Damaged Toy Bunzo. Bunzo acts as the main antagonist for musical memory, in which he will lower towards the player as they play the game. If the player gets continuous errors in the game's pattern sequence or fails to play the game quickly enough within the time limit of Bunzo's descent, he will reach them, jump scaring them and killing them. He seemingly delights in eating the player if they fail the game, screaming and crashing his cymbals with a deafening din before doing so. After beating the minigame, however, a few minutes after the player leaves the minigame area, faint thrashing noises as well as some crashing from Bunzo's cymbals can be heard. This implies Mommy Longlegs kills Bunzo for failing to kill the player in his minigame. If the player returns to the game station near the end of the game, Bunzo's corpse can actually be spotted on the ceiling, hanging motionless and trapped by Mommy's webs. The cable attached to Bunzo's back that was used for his ascent and descent in musical memory is also nowhere to be seen, but either way, this version looks terrifying despite later on being dead. Halfway through into number 5, Prototype is afted. Aha, it's definitely a leap, but I gotta get those FNAF keywords and tags in here somehow, because this prototype hand was certainly giving me another mysterious hand kind of vibes. Yes, I think that the idea for this prototype hand came from the iconic Security Breach PlayStation trailer scene when Burntrap's hand reaches out from the recharge station and claws at the floor. The animations are similar, the vibe is similar, the only difference is that I didn't break Poppy Playtime multiple times while I was playing it. But is it possible that Experiment 1006, aka the prototype, is actually William Afton? We actually made a whole video discussing how Afton could fit into the Poppy Playtime world, but we never considered if he was the prototype. If he was though, it would simply be another universe that the FNAF story takes place in. But, like the butterfly effect, one change resulted in a totally different outcome. I doubt that's what they're planning on, but it's fun to think about nonetheless. And at 4, Bunzo Bunny. Debuting in Chapter 2, Flying a Web, Bunzo Bunny first appeared in the musical memory minigame, and his toy versions are later on seen being produced near the water treatment facility. Bunzo Bunny is an anthropomorphic yellow rabbit with black eyes, 2 large buck teeth, and 2 long yellow ears. Oh god, I know where this is going. He also has a green party hat and green overalls with 2 large green buttons holding them together. He has 2 large golden symbols that he claps together like I'm clapping them cheeka cheeks. His cheeks on his face are orange, alongside the inner part of his ears also being orange. He has small tufts of fur seen on his chest and the top of his head, and Bunzo acts as one of the mechanics and main mascots for the game for musical memory, in which he will lower towards the player as they play the game, and if you end up getting an error in the game's pattern sequence, he starts moving faster. Or if you just fail the game quickly within the timing of Bunzo's descent, you will get jump scared, because that's right, he will kill you, apparently, if you don't hit the right buttons. A few minutes after the player leaves the game area, faint thrashing noises as well as the sounds of Bunzo's cymbals can be heard. This implies how Mommy Longlegs kills Bunzo off screen for failing to get rid of the player. If the player ends up returning to the game station near the end of the game, you can actually see Bunzo's corpse, which is terrifying. Getting close to the end, and in number 3, Deranged Mommy Longlegs. Deranged Mommy Longlegs is honestly just unsettling. In the beginning of Chapter 2, Mommy Longlegs presented herself with a warm and welcoming front to lure the player into participating in her games. This facade, however, quickly diminished as she threatens the player with death and the possibility of having their innards consumed by her while they're still alive. In her deranged form, Mommy's general appearance remains almost identical to her furious state. However, her eyes are now completely dilated, giving off a crazy, unhinged vibe. It's like the overly attached girlfriend, but Mommy Longlegs. Her irises have also faded into a pale artichoke color, and she will no longer blink. Her hair is now twisted and mangled, no longer in the neat curls from her previous 2 forms. Her hands are also enlarged maniacally, and her fingers are splayed and elongated to resemble claws. Her body is also twisted in even more alarming and unnatural ways throughout her final chase, and during her death scene, blood can be seen splattering out of Mommy as she is crushed by the grinder. This confirms that she is an organic creature, and like Huggy Wuggy was in the previous chapter. But either way, that's damn terrifying. But ultimately, in at number 2, Kissy Hated Huggy. Kissy Missy makes a minor appearance in Chapter 2 in the cart corridors. She is first seen walking towards the player in a similar style to how Huggy Wuggy was walking towards the vent chase scene, but she looks at the player for a short moment and then notices the lever next to her. She proceeds to then try to pull it downwards. She does it unsuccessfully on her first try, but then she manages to get it there a second try. That's why you always get back on the horse. And then, once she pulls it, the metal gate starts to open. As the gate slowly rises up, she looks at the player once more and then walks away. Once the player reaches the end of the corridor from which she had actually come from, Kissy is now nowhere to be seen. But why would she help the player? It seems kind of redundant that we're literally trapped and ripe for the taking, so just like kill us and move on, right? Well, some think that Kissy Missy actually hated Huggy Wuggy and was glad that you took care of him. Her digital collectible profile also says, quote, Kissy Missy is more than just Huggy Wuggy's better half. She is a beacon of Playtime Co policies and won't hold back from letting the people know about it. So maybe she was just doing her job and preventing a workplace accident from happening, since we were in fact trapped. The only question is, how did she know that we were there? And finally, in at number 1, Mommy Longlegs. Mommy Longlegs, otherwise referred to as Experiment 1222 or Mary Pine, which is her real human name as listed on the transfer request you can find in the game, is a toy produced by Playtime Co. who debuted in Chapter 2 Flying a Web as its main antagonist. In her angry form, Mommy Longlegs takes on a deranged and annoyed appearance, kinda like my mom. Her entire body becomes withered and covered in grime, and in her sinister form, her appearance remains almost identical to her angry state, except that her eyes become completely dilated and she will no longer blink, which is horrifying. Her hair becomes twisted and mangled, and her fingers become very elongated. She also will twist and bend her body to even more unnatural shapes and angles, and throughout the events of Chapter 1, Mommy Longlegs ropes the player into participating in multiple games, in which she claims that she will hand pieces of the train code over to him if he wins. Mommy Longlegs, however, does everything in her power to prevent the player from actually winning and trying to kill them in the end, such as rigging the games that she's forcing the player to participate in, like including the pi math symbol and more in musical memory. So yeah, I am 100% glad that this Freudian psycho spider thing isn't real, otherwise I would probably actually die.
Thank you, I hate motion blur, it's so annoying. Alright, escape to pause. Noted. Okay, E to interact. No? Oh, it's a 4. Okay. So to get the grab pack, I gotta find the code. I'm guessing. So I'm gonna... Oh, green, pink, yellow, red? Green, pink, yellow, red. Or is it the other way around because of the arrows? Red, yellow, pink, green. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, perfect. I'm a pro. Okay, I know what to do with the grab bag. Okay, I've seen people play this chapter. I'm just here so that I can get context for chapter 2. Okay, I didn't play chapter 1. Let me get the grab pack so I can meet Huggy Wuggy in real life. Nice. Sick. Slapped. Do I have to go back here? Yes, I do. That's not ominous at all. Oh. Alright, there you go. High five, dude. Damn. You are hella creepy. Sorry, don't call HR. Sus. No. That's not it. Where do I do the... I don't like horror games, okay? This is not fun. Don't have a flashlight. Is that what I needed to do? Touch with Meyer to power. I did. Is there another one? Oh, there is. There's 2. Okay. There we go. And now Huggy's gone. Because that's not just the scariest thing ever. Huggy. Is he in one of those windows? I feel like he would be. Anyway, oh, right. Forgot about that arm. Stairway to Hell. Oh. Ah, Jesus, I didn't know that that pipe went. Oh. That's not nice. Well, at least I know I don't really have to deal with Huggy until I get the thing. He's not there yet. Do I have to jump down here? I think I do. I don't think I really have a choice. Okay, it's a dead end. Let's do this as quickly as possible. Where's the yellow one? Alright, I have to come back here, don't I? Is that enough? It is. Look at that. Look at me go. Now he's gonna be up here. Yes, give me the second grab pack hand. Hooah! Come forth and bring it to me. On my face. Ow. Nice. Okay, what the heck? Go. There we no, there we go. At least this makes more sense than Skyrim combat. Whee! What? 2? Oh. Ah, I see. Or maybe I don't see. Ah, there we go. Nice. Is anything following me? No. Oh, I can't move? What the? Oh. Oh, there's stuff dropping. That's not fun. That's not good. That's... Wow, I'm in here with the trash. Ah, yes, this is... Can I leave? There we go. Crap. No. Oh, I can only move out sideways. I am unable to move forward at this moment. W is not working for me. I wish I was kidding. What is going on? I'm pressing A right now. Why is A moving me backwards? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what was up with that. Make a friend. How do I make a friend again? Oh, right, I gotta pull these. No. Oh, right, I gotta go up here. Look, I've never played this before, alright? Cut me some slack, dude. Isn't the pink tape, like, the hardest one to find? Can I walk on this or no? No, okay. Where's the power? Where's the power coil? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we go around here. Oh. Okay, so wait, this has to stay here, I guess? Because it doesn't really... do I go around this way? No. Okay. Understandable. I go the way that I was going. I think. No? Really? I can go all the way over there, but I can't. Do I do that? Give me that little extra. God. Excuse me, this is just rude. Oh, god damn it, I hit the wrong button. I clicked the wrong one. There we go. Now I right click. Okay. Oh, did I die? Oh no, I was just in pain. Well, man didn't absorb the fall, that's his own fault. There we go. Look at how efficient I am. Look at this cat bee go. Oh yeah, look at you. I don't know how your parts are, like, traveling through themselves, but, like, I'm proud either way. That's like my son. Nobody leaves without a toy. Oh, the toy. Oh, the eyes follow me. Well, that's nice. That's not creepy at all. Are you a human? Grabbing his eyes. Yeah, slice up the cat bee. Slice it into little cubes. Alright. Time for the run of my life. Bonk. Cat bee toy. Do I have like an inventory or is it just like chilling? Just chilling there? Alright. Alright, Huggy. Oh my, you are one big bugger. kind of slow, though. Oh, now I have a flashlight? Really? I can hear him. Oh, wow, yeah, he is behind me. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, no. Let me fall. I'm going to guess that I... Ah! Hello! Oh, God! You are one creepy dude. I can hear him. No, that's the wrong way. Alright. Run for your little life, my dude. Oh. Is this the wrong way? Am I going the right way? I don't know anymore. Oh, jeez. Nope. There we go. Oh boy. I don't even have the ability to read what any of this says. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I'm doing some parkour here. Ah, get boned, buddy. Yeah, look at that blood. How does it taste? Get effed. I win. Eat it, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, my sweet, sweet parkour skills. Dude, that looks like it was meant to fall. To gain my trust. You know? Sacrifice Helpy. Okay, we just speed ran chapter 1. This doesn't look like the back rooms at all. Top 10 Poppy Playtime characters you could find in the back rooms. I would do it. I will do it. Don't test me. If you want to see that video, let me know. It's not creepy. Yes, I did. I released you like my dog. There we go. Chapter 1, tight squeeze. Hey, let's go. Can I skip, please, Lord? I cannot, apparently, I guess. Alright, okay, chapter 2. That's creepy. With Poppy now free, the situation begins to change rapidly while you search for any way to escape the factory. Hold any button to skip. Is this the same dude? No. Oh god.
With Playtime Co.'s new patented elastic plastic, you can stretch, pull, and twist Mommy Longlegs in the craziest ways. She loves watching you play. When you're having fun, she's having fun. The new Mommy Longlegs from Playtime Co. What's the time?
Playtime. It's playtime. Oh god. What the hell? There's a face. Oh, it's Poppy's face.
Wake up.
I'm awake. I'm already awake. Of course I'm awake. I woke you up. I released you. Okay. I have to turn off motion blur again. Oh. This isn't terrifying. What the? Oh, Joy. Look at that robot. That's a robot that Will Smith saw. No, thank you. Elliot Ludwig. Okay, parkour. I don't like that. I heard a hello. Press here. I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna hide in this corner and press it.
Someone need a hug?
Stupid. Okay, I don't need to pull these off. I'm guessing I need to get these out of the way of the door. Oh! Oh, there is an inventory. Key, a Poppy key. Oh, great. Oh, I don't want to do this. Why am I playing this? Oh, I should have watched it before so I knew what to expect. Oh, God. Okay. So I do actually need to let go. It doesn't do it for me. That's awkward. Oops. Bro, why? Why? Why does it do this to me? Oh God. Oh, I picked it up. What is, do I win something for this? Alright, cool. My best friend. Okay. Okay, I didn't get to pick up Cat B. That's unfortunate. Is it experiment 184? I can't read that. Oh, it has to eat 3 portions daily for 1 week. Oh, I can zoom in. Damn. Okay, this experiment utilized a live rat. Rat was fed 3 portions daily for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, the rat was killed and submerged into a poppy flower and preservative gel mixture. 1 week later, an electric shock was applied to the rat. Still in the gel in an attempt to revive it, the rat remained unresponsive. I still believe in the potential of the poppy flower. Its unusual properties lead me to believe that the proper mixture and procedure could have life-altering properties. The poppy flower has for a long time carried heavy symbolism, and I don't believe that's for no reason. Perhaps something larger than a rat would yield different results. So that's how they're making these monsters? They are adding that they're making. I saw something gold. Oh, I need a drink. No? Okay. They're making they're submerging them in a flower made from poppies. I mean, I could watch the tape. Should I watch the tape? I don't know how long we're going for.
Playtime Co. is the product of a great man by the name of Elliot Ludwig. Divorced, but a family man at heart. His sights were always set on bringing amazing toys
His face
to
is
amazing
redacted.
children around the
I'm
globe.
guessing that's the guy from the last commercial,
Ludwig
though.
spent countless hours in the factory, working overtime relentlessly in an attempt to continuously innovate and surprise. In the 1960s, an unfortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest. But with so much ambition, he rose back up and continued to fulfill his vision for the Playtime Co. toy factory. Ludwig could never be content leaving a project unfinished. But just how did one man come to create such an astounding empire? How did he manage to stay determined even after suffering such a tragic loss? It all began in the fateful year of 19...
Okay. Based on this, I'm guessing 1984, I'd assume. Or maybe, hell, maybe it's 83 and he's actually William Afton. Is Elliot Ludwig really William Afton? That's a new theory. Oh God. I don't like this.
Oh,
What the f-
sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just trying to get the power back on. Here.
Yo, Poppy is actually helpful. Alright, so that's been confirmed. Where do I put the power? Oh, here. Oh, I don't have much range.
I wanted to thank you for freeing me. I was stuck in there for so long. Thank you. I'd like to pay you back. There's a train station nearby. It needs a code, and I have it. We're gonna get out of here. As soon as you get on up here. Come on.
This isn't creepy at all.
Hey, I'm up here.
Yo, what's up?
See you. I should be able to follow you through the vents. This way.
Do I go up these vents? No? Or do I just go this way? Oh, okay. No, that's the wrong one. I'm used to Skyrim. Okay, where it's the opposite. Main click should be my right hand because it's my main hand. Oh, death. Okay, that was terrifying in another kind of way. A busy bee, that's me, cat bee. God. Is she supposed to pop out there? Oh, that opened slowly. Oh, here. She is. Oh, it's saved or something?
Listen, I'm going to need you to trust me.
Oh! Well. Oh, I don't want to jump in there. No. No, that's where the bad thing is. That's where Mommy Longlegs is. Oh. Oh, whatever. 360 no scope. That was like 720, I'm guessing. Oh, oh, there we go. At least I got some light now. That's not creepy at all. Oh, what? So I can't touch it to that one first, I guess? What? What is the... What? How? Huh? What? How? That's blue. Okay, so that cuts me off. That cuts me off. But if I put it there, it still cuts me off. Which is why I'm confused. Do I... go around like this? Ah! Okay, how do I get around that then? Do I just... There we go. I got the power back. That's not ominous in the slightest. That's the hall from the trailer. Can I crawl under this? No, I cannot. Alright. Oh, okay. No. Oh! Whoa! Mommy. Give me Poppy. Oh, she took my red hand.
Sergeant Mommy. Mommy heard that Miss Poppy was going to just give you the train codes. Now, how is that fun?
Mommy?
Instead, why don't we make a game?
Oh, there's webs on her mouth.
The station is still working.
Did she consent to that?
Old times. And if you win all 3 games, I'll give you the train code. Mommy loves that idea, Poppy. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Head to musical memory, and Mommy will get things started.
Oh, God.
Obey the rules, or I'll tear you apart and eat your insides while you're still alive.
Well, which insides? I don't have my red hand, though. Oh, you're opening it. Thanks. Thanks for that, Mommy. Oh, how does this door work? There is no slot for this to go into. Can I get my green hand now? Oh my. Game station. Well, there's no webs here yet. Okay, let's just ignore that. Where's my green? Do I get a green hand here? Anywhere? That was not me. Oh, I hate spiders, dude.
Preparing for departure. 3, 2, 1.
Hi kids, welcome to the game station. I'm Stella, and we've got 3 super duper fun games to play. These little tests show us just how crazy strong and smart you are. Follow Mommy Longlegs down the stairs, and we'll start by playing musical memory. See you in a bit.
Oh, here we are. 6 feet tall and supers. Oh, Whack-a-Wuggy. That's what the whole thing was. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense as to why we have to smack Huggy faces. A yellow rabbit? No, thank you. That's not ominous as hell. Great, I gotta go through the hole in the wall. Does anyone else remember that show? Or is that just like a fever dream? Why did the game just glitch? I don't like that. Oh, I'm underground. Deep underground. Past the bedrock. Green VHS tape. What is going on? Ah. What? Do I need to move this pipe? Oh, there we go. What the hell? Why are there so many hands? Am I gonna get a green one? Is this the point? I get a green hand now? This is weird. I don't like this. No paint in machine. Oh, I'm guessing that was these lights turning on and this door opening. This is just the weirdest yet subtly terrifying thing ever. I'm guessing I need to grab this and put it in here. Just jump on this pipe and then down here. Okay. I'm guessing she's gonna steal all but one, probably. How is this musical? Oh, this is just the molding room, never mind. What does this do? Purple, oh god. Oh, I know what the green hand does. Temporarily hold electricity, okay. 10 seconds on the electric charge. I like how I just painted it green. Like, it's literally just painted, but it has all these properties. That's weird, but okay. Oh, so I need to just move from there to another receiver. Okay, so if I am under a door when it closes, I die. Good to know. Use your grab pack responsibly. No. Oh, so I just moved from there to there. Do I need to hurry up, or I die? It's a good thing I got a green hat now. Oh god.
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
Stop it. Get some help. I don't know if that's singing with someone outside or someone in, like someone in the building, or if it was in game. Oh dear God. Please, no. Oh, if I don't do this right, I'm gonna get killed by this guy.
This advanced memory and cognitive recognition test is designed to stimulate several segments of the brain.
I hate this.
Allowing us to see how quickly and efficiently your brain works.
Not at all. Oh, and I have nowhere to go.
A sequence of colors will be shown, and you must recreate the exact sequence using the buttons around you. Bunzo will slowly lower towards you. When you complete a color pattern correctly, Bunzo will rise back up.
Oh God.
When you input a pattern incorrectly, Bunzo will lower towards you faster. If Bunzo reaches you, your test is over. The test will become more difficult as it continues, with longer patterns in quicker succession.
Of course.
That's all. Good luck.
No, I don't like this. Can I stop playing this chapter?
Oh, isn't it amazing?
That's creepy.
Mommy hasn't seen the place up and running in years. Mommy can only imagine how excited
Mommy.
Bunzo must be. It's
Oh, what the
such a long
what the
time since he's been able to play.
No!
To cheer. To eat.
Go away! It's Afton!
Good luck.
Oh God.
Red,
Red?
red, yellow. Red, yellow, green. Red,
Red, yellow, green.
yellow.
Stop it. Red, yellow, green, yellow,
Green.
green. Red, yellow, green, yellow. Oh no.
Red, yellow,
Green, yellow, green.
yellow, green.
Go away! No! I don't like this! Stop it!
Round 2.
Round 2?
Red. Red, yellow. Red, yellow, red. Red, yellow, red, blue.
Oh God.
Yellow, red, blue, yellow.
Red, yellow, red, blue, yellow. Red, yellow, blue.
Yellow, red, blue, yellow, violet.
Violet! Red, yellow, red, blue, yellow. Where's Violet? Oh, it's behind me! Oh, I'm dead. Red, yellow, red, blue, yellow. Violet. Oh my God, I got it. There's another one? Is there gonna be a new color?
White,
Blue, white. Blue. Where's white? Where's white? White. Okay.
blue, white, green.
Blue, white, green.
Blue, white, green, red.
Blue, white, green, red.
Blue,
Okay.
white, green, red, white.
Blue, white, green, red, white.
Blue, white, green, red, white, orange.
Orange. Blue, white, green, red, white. Where's orange? Orange. Oh God. Okay.
Round 4.
I'm gonna be surrounded by buttons.
Blue, J.
J.
Blue, J, heart.
Blue, J, heart. What?
Blue, J, heart, red.
Blue, J, heart, red. Oh my God, I don't like this.
Blue, J, heart, red, I.
Blue, J, heart, red, pie? Pie?
Blue, J, heart, red, I, blue.
blue, J, heart, red, pie, blue. Oh my lord!
5. Hearts, white, hearts, red, blue, violet, manga, equality, question mark, red, smiley face, situation, white, manga, turquoise, red, heart, red,
Ah! Yes. I stopped it.
Oh, it broke. That's no fun. For doing such a splendid job, Mommy has decided to give you part of the code.
Oh, bro.
Look hard.
Oh my.
Mommy was hoping the game could last a little longer.
I wasn't.
It's okay though. Mommy knows other ways to play with you.
Okay. I'm down. For real? Really? You gotta do this to me? Oh, come on. There we go. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't know how I feel about this. This is worrying. This is scary. I'm concerned. Joy.
Wanna hear a dino joke? Click once for the question. Click again for the punchline. What do you call a dino with one eye?
The dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us? What do you call a dinosaur who's a noisy sleeper?
Yeah, I'm not gonna guess that. I'm guessing there's like more collectibles that are golden that I can also collect. Well, I mean, I did. Whoa, God. What's up, Braun? He's gonna chase me. C4. Or is it this one that's gonna chase me? Oh, this is the one that turns his head from the trailer. Where do I put this? I don't know. There's a blue tape that I can find. Shut up. Where do I put that? Oh, I can't do anything with that. What's this? Okay. Weird. Oh, I can like turn this? Is this how I... Oh! It turned its head. I think. Picked up Bonzo. My green hand is just stuck. My green hand is stuck. Oh, come on. Can I, like... Oh, and I have infinite arm space. I can, like, just run around in circles. I found a glitch! You know what? Oh, this is gonna be it for today. Cause this is weird. If you want to see more of Poppy Playtime, be sure you let me know in the comments. Cause I guess I'm willing to torture myself more for people's enjoyment. Really wish I wasn't, but here I am, torturing myself even more. So thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I will see you in another video. I don't know if this dude turned his head or not. I feel like he did. And well, I'm SOL now, so I'm just gonna keep running in circles. Like, oh hey, I'm mommy Longlegs. Look at this. Oh, could title this like Becoming Mommy Longlegs? Oh, I want to do that. That's so clickbaity. Nice. Okay, I am Mommy Longlegs. Peace out, guys.